Hey, what's going on, everybody? I am doing a phenomenal video right now. It's kind of near and dear to my heart because he's a very good friend of mine. Look at what's behind me. I'm at Smith the Rock, which is close to where I live, and my boy Anthony came out to visit me. Really cool dude. We're gonna be touring, I guess, his touring rig. This is what you tour in. This is funny. He travels around doing things like this. However, he does have a home, but it's also a bus, which is really interesting. So he has like a double life. Bus life and van life, which is really cool. Also, this is where he got started with his climbing, and that's why we're here. He's not climbing today because it's a little overcast and a little wet. Anyways, we're gonna get into all that right now in this video. Here we go. What's up, buddy? How are you, man? Dude, I haven't seen you in like 2 months. It's really good to see you. Thanks, man. The wonderful, like I said, Smith Rock right now, which is absolutely gorgeous. If nobody's been here before, try and make a way out here.
See that, not the first little peak next to the crack, but the second peak?
Yeah.
Right in the middle of that wall, there is a route. There's actually 2 routes.
Okay.
One is a 10B, and the other one is an 11C.
People might not know climbing rating.
Oh, okay. Well, so 10B is kind of like easy. 11C is kind of super hard.
Okay, it goes all the way up to like 14 something, right?
Yes, it does.
Yeah.
And those are like real professionals. This is the story of how like this actually turned into my life. How this all turned into my life. I had started climbing when I moved out here in 2013. I met a guy at my climbing gym because my climbing partner thought he was like super hot and wouldn't go talk to him.
Right.
And so I was just like, yo dude, come here. And him and I started talking, and we actually we planned on coming out here and doing some climb. I picked him up after work. I was working second shift, so I picked him up at 1 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
We drove down here with our dogs in the back of my 2003 Ram 1500, which is my first travel vehicle. 3 or 4 in the morning, slept till 8. Got up, jumped on a multi-pitch. We had never climbed together before.
Okay.
And we were supposed to get on the 10B. They start in the same spot, and then there's a branch off. We didn't take the 10B branch off. We took the 11C branch off.
And is that at that time, was that your hardest climb that you've done?
Yeah, that was like pushing my grade a lot. But we got to the top of that peak because it tops out, and then you can either rappel down or there's a walk off. We were just up there chilling, and that was when it hit me that like this is the life that I want. Climbing, traveling around and climbing. And I really got heavy into this, and then some stuff broke out in my life and I didn't know what I was doing. And that same guy, Adam, was just like, yo dude, if you're that lost, get in your truck and go get lost. And so I took a month off of work and I built this really cool custom rack over the top of the truck, threw a wrestling mat on top of it. I slept on top of that with a tarp over the top of me. Bubba, wherever. Hi, Bubba!
Bubba was with you, right?
Yeah, he rode in the bed of the truck. Now I have a new addition. That's Lady Bear.
Lady Bear, gotcha.
She travels around with me too.
Dude, that's a phenomenal story. Bubba's been with you for 12 years?
Bubba's 14, and I got him when he was a year old, so he's been with me 13 years now.
He is your everything, I know that.
He is my everything.
He's amazing. He's probably one of the sweetest, most well-behaved labs that I've ever seen in my... Is he a lab?
Yeah, he's a full English lab.
Full English lab, cool. I don't even know what his real name is because you have like 17 names for him.
His real name is Hitch.
Hitch? That's his real name?
That's why I don't call him his real name. That was the name he came with, and I was like, you are not a Hitch.
Start on the outside of your van for me, although we can't even talk about Bubba's little landing pad here.
Yeah, so obviously Bubba's old. Actually, all of my vehicles have this.
Okay.
I've got that...
the one that you lent me.
The GeoTracker that you bought.
Yep.
Or that you borrowed.
Yes.
That has a bed in it for old man here to like sit and chill. The bus has, you know, obviously the giant floor on it for him to ride on, but it also has a mattress in the front window that he can sit in the front window and just like stare out the front. And it's just so that he can sit and chill and lay and be comfortable.
You know, this was your life. This is what got you into van life. However, you've been doing something for 20 something years already at this point. Because you don't look, I'm gonna say your age right now, you don't look 35.
Yeah, I've been welding. Yeah, I've been a welder fabricator. I grew up on a draft horse farm in Wisconsin.
Really?
Yeah. Don't you know it, eh? A little bit of Wisconsin talk.
Oh my goodness.
Oh God. I grew up on a horse farm, and we use a lot of horse equipment because we are a draft horse farm. We did carriage rides, wagon rides, and sleigh rides. We did a lot of the farm work with the horses, and they don't make equipment for horses for doing farming anymore because everyone does tractors and stuff.
Yep.
A lot of our equipment broke, and I had to fix it. Shop welding class when I was in high school, and just started learning. At 19, got my first professional job working for a company. It was a wire manufacturing company, actually. I worked there for a year. Started working for a company that built 200-foot aluminum yachts. That's where I learned aluminum welding, and I learned TIG welding. Figured out that I like aluminum welding a lot more than I like steel welding, and so
it's a true art form.
Yeah, and so I really got deep and heavy into aluminum welding, and I've had my own actual fabrication shop always since I was, I think, 23. I've had a full fab shop. Just always done work for everyone else, like all my friends and stuff. They want custom bumpers or blah, 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 blah stuff.
Now you started your own business.
I did.
And we're about to go inside because it's starting to rain about a little bit here. But yeah, you started your own business called?
Dirtbag Custom.
Dirtbag is not something that is a name that you guys all think it is. It has to do with climbing.
Dirtbags are what they would call the devoted climbers who would literally sleep in their vehicles, which is where this got started.
You're right. So this is all full circle for you.
They would go and live at their vehicles right down at the edge of that rock because they had no money and their entire life was all about climbing.
All right, can you open up the door for me and kind of show off your rig?
Sure can.
Thanks, buddy. Now that we've learned a little bit about you and know exactly what's going on here.
What do you want to start with?
You did this very simplistic. However, you did it all yourself, which is fantastic. You could start wherever you want, man. Like I'm intrigued by you.
Bought this in like April or March.
Okay, so it hasn't been that long.
No, and it took me about 2 months to build out because I was working all the time and then just building it out in my free time.
And how long have you had the bus?
This is my second bus.
Oh, geez. So how long have you had Big Blue?
Big Blue I've had for 2 years now.
I actually have you saved in my phone as Anthony Big Blue Bus.
That's funny. Yeah, my white bus, which is a 20-footer.
Okay.
That was my original one, and there's actually pictures of it right over there in that parking space. Day that I left, that I actually left the, and I've been on the road for 4 years basically. Right. Traveling around rock climbing. But the day that I left, we had a climbing party here. It was going away. My friends I brought a bunch of spray paint down and a bunch of paints, and my friends just graffitied my bus and made it look all nice, dirtbaggy and climbing, and it was great. Got cabinet space up here. Yep. I didn't want to do closed. I like the open style. My bus is also open style. Yep. I like it just a lot more. Room for clothes, room for food, clothes, toiletries.
I can't believe 3 of you live in here too. We
took a 4-week trip down to San Diego.
You have a simple kitchen setup.
Yeah, I do.
What do we got going on?
So this is the winter spot for this. Okay. In the summer, I'll show you in the back. There's a cool spot in the back for it. I did want running water. I actually have 9 gallons of water here.
You have 9 gallons on board?
9 gallons of water. I'll show you where that's at.
Yeah, I believe you custom did it.
It's one of my products.
Okay, yep.
Yeah. So I've got full running water.
Oh my God, look at that pipe up there. That's how you did that?
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Right?
Yeah.
It's very unique. And then I actually have this in here.
A shower.
Which screws onto there, pops out the window, and I can shower. Storage is, storage is key. So we got a little bit of storage down there.
You are a minimalist to the 10th degree here.
Meow food, dog food, and then I actually custom built a cooler into here, which...
Whoa, that's a cooler? That's like your own fridge.
Yeah.
Or yeah, cooler, I guess.
So I've got containers for ice. It's warm in here, right?
Yeah, it's nice, yeah.
Touch the inside of that.
Is it cold?
Yeah. Ugh. And there's no ice in it, and there hasn't been any ice in it.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's nice. So you insulated it, obviously.
Yep.
Literally built your own refrigerator, or your own cooler, I guess.
Yeah.
And I saw the insulation on the bottom part of that. Where you lift
bottom
it up.
side so that it doesn't come up. I've got little cubbies over here.
Yeah.
The most important cubby is down here.
Why is that?
Because you got to have your repair stuff and all your just in case stuff. Yeah, you're like, how do I fix this if it goes wrong? And then this one right here, you'll actually be really surprised because there's a laptop in here. There's a duffel bag in here.
Oh my, what? Whoa, it's like one of those clown cars.
Watch how far I can actually make my hand disappear in here.
Okay. It goes all the way down. It's all the way down to your shoulder.
Yep. It goes all the way to the ground. Possible. I utilized all the space that I possibly could. Wow. In this van.
Pulled out something out of there. You know what I love about you so much, Anthony, is you are not the type that has to overdo it with fancy stuff. You're not me. I'm fancy, right? I think everybody knows that from my channel. I love fancy crap. You are like, hey, if it works, I'm gonna use it, and that's it. Like, I'm gonna make it functional, and that's all I need.
Okay, so I built this in 2 months, right? See all this new stuff?
Sure.
And all that new stuff over there, and all that new stuff over there?
Yeah.
It took me 4 months to get around to doing that, because as soon as it was useful, I'm like, okay, I'm done.
Right.
It works.
Right.
I can use it, I'm done.
You know, you're sitting on your couch, I guess, right?
It's actually my bed.
And it's your bed, too. So it's like a futon style?
Yeah.
Where it's like a whatever.
It's actually really cool.
Yeah, show me.
All right. We're going to have to move Bubba.
All right, Bubba. Does it come all the way out to here?
Yeah.
Does it really?
Come on, Bub. Get on your spot. Come on.
He does so well for being, you said 14? Oh, that's right. I do remember you making this.
Now, and I guess since, and look, there's no legs.
So you have
There's no legs.
heavy duty. Ooh, I see some custom fabrication here from my boy here.
Yeah, this is the prototype.
Okay.
So we're not gonna show the prototype, because the thing about the prototype is it gets hacked up and cut up until it finally fully works. Yeah, and then I've also got minimal power. I've got
Yeah, what do you got?
2 DCs, 2 USBs
Okay.
right here.
Do you have a battery in here?
I got 2 batteries.
How big?
200 amp hours.
You have 200 amp hours of lithium?
No.
Oh,
not
okay.
lithium,
AGMs. Okay.
I've got the dimmable lights, so they should be dimming. There they go.
That's awesome.
And then I also put in a toggle switch so that one
Oh,
turns
nice.
off, so that I can have the one just above my head, so it doesn't have to be too bright in here if I don't want it to
I
be.
chuckled a little because I just noticed your makeshift shade.
Oh. Yeah. Also, if you look down here, I've got more for up front.
Oh yeah, right here, yeah.
They go up front.
Okay. You're in an Astro van. We kind of never even said that.
Yeah.
We're in a what year is this?
2005.
2005.
Astro
This is an all-wheel drive or four-wheel drive?
all-wheel drive.
These are those hidden gems that people don't know about.
Yeah. Can we talk about how much space there is when the bed's not fully out?
Oh my God, there was a lot.
Even with the bed fully out, there's like enough room for the dog to lay down and everything.
Like if you didn't have the animals, which they're part of your life, so forget that. But could you make this into a swivel?
Yeah, I totally could, yeah.
Yeah, so you literally could have seating here, swivel here, in a very small van, right, that fits in any parking spot, really.
And super inconspicuous if you don't do anything to the outside.
Extremely stealth, which is what I was getting to. Which you don't do the outside, which we're going to get to in a minute because we're going to go to the back. But I don't know, man, you might be selling me on an Astro van, bro.
They're great. They're all-wheel drive, man.
They're all-wheel drive. They are, I'm telling you, they're hidden gems.
Oh, and then,
What is that?
that is a cheap Chinese diesel heater.
You put a Chinese diesel heater in there? I knew that because, I mean, I'm excited, obviously, but there's a tank in your back.
Uh-huh.
So you put a Chinese diesel heater in here.
You know, and the reason why I put that in here
Yeah.
is, okay, so when I was first started climbing, I tent camped here.
Did you really?
Yeah, and it drops down to like 30 degrees, 25 degrees sometimes at night. In 2013, so Bubba was however much younger,
Right.
7 years younger, he fared it really well. These days, the cold really gets to him.
Of course.
And so while I can handle it, he'll wake up stiff as...
So you literally put a heater in for him?
Oh, I do everything for my dog.
That's true,
everything is
sorry.
for my dog.
I know that for a fact. Put a Chinese diesel heater in here. It's kind of interesting how you did it. This is not a diesel vehicle.
No, it's not. It's not. It's a gasoline vehicle.
So
yeah.
you had to add, I guess, a diesel tank.
Yeah.
You want to show me how you did that?
Yeah, we'll do that.
Now, if you guys are noticing, that's his little makeshift tank.
This is very custom woodwork right here.
Now, wait a minute. This is not final.
No, this
You've already told me this is not.
This was get it done because, like, look, we've got climbing rope. Do what you do to get out on the road.
What?
So this is actually, while this is open, this is where the cooker usually lives.
Oh wow.
Yep.
Oh, in that little hiding spot like you mentioned, yeah.
Yep.
Well, that's
and then
cool.
all of everything goes down there. This is what I gotta do right now
Until you make the tire swing.
until I make the tire swing.
That was nifty though. Like you thought this out where you were like, I know this is going to be a temporary situation. However, I'm still going to do this.
Yep.
And it was on a hinge. It looks like a piano hinge.
Yep.
And
Sure
it just
is.
folds down and calls it a day.
Mm-hmm. The reason why I don't have a rear tire, is you can't see it right now. But right in this space, in between the framing, I cut out the sheet metal floor. And I built a custom 9-gallon tank, which I don't know if you can actually see it.
But it's
down
underneath.
here.
Yeah.
You can hear it.
Yeah. That's an aluminum tank.
Aluminum tank.
That's one of your products.
One of my products. I make custom tanks for whatever shape size you need. Drop-in floor tanks. Instead of taking up all of this space,
Sure.
or any of the interior space, you can put your water underneath.
Could you, now that's underneath, will that freeze? Could you insulate it is my better question.
Oh, yeah. You can totally put an insulated cover over it.
Sure.
Very easily. And as long as you're like driving around and moving, sloshing water, moving water doesn't freeze.
That's
Takes
true.
longer for moving water to freeze.
True story.
Yes.
I mean, you could even put duct insulation around that thing,
Right.
like a frost king.
Yeah.
Which would be plenty. All right, so this is your prototype bed that you have.
Oh,
too.
yeah. We'll show that really quick.
Yeah, because this was kind of cool. And Bear's about to go for a ride. So you have a double slider.
Yep, it pulls out. And then, okay, so this is gonna be kind of janky and finicky, because like I said, this is the prototype, but I'm gonna do it.
Okay. Ah, look at that. So you make another couch coming out the back.
Yes, and every time I do this, I pinch my finger, but it's okay, because
So look at that, dude. You now have a couch out the back.
Now I have a couch out the back.
That's freaking cool, man.
Sit here, do your laptopy stuff.
And I think I just found your thumbnail. That's really nifty, man. And you have a built-in cover.
Yeah.
Super, super smart.
Yeah. Another product that I designed.
Yeah. A
That is
double
available.
sliding bed, yeah. Is this 1x2 tubed aluminum?
Maybe.
Okay.
It might be.
Give away your secrets.
You might do want to give away those trade secrets.
Anybody can know what it is, but not a lot of people can do it.
Yeah.
While Anthony's putting the bed back, I just wanted to say my channel is a lot different than most. I do like to show the realness of people's tours. This is why I do what I do. This is why I love what I do. I actually like to have conversations with these people. I like to get to know them even more than I've already pretty much know people like Anthony or anybody else for that nature. I just love what I do, guys.
There we go. The reason why I was taking everything out of here is because you asked about batteries and stuff.
Yes.
Also, can we talk about how much garage space there is in here?
It's fantastic. I love how you everybody always cleans up for me. You didn't clean up. You were like, I live out of this thing. I don't care.
This is my life. You ready for it?
Yeah. Oh, wow. It's all in there.
Yep. Another product. Drop through power.
Oh, that's like where the spare tire would be.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's why I don't have a spare tire, is because
Tank and
the tank and that takes up the spare tire, but it provides a tremendous amount of
these
room.
are all your connections down to your tank that's right here.
Yeah.
And that all comes up.
Yeah, that's, again, prototype.
Sure.
I actually have a friend who is a machinist,
Yeah.
who I just recently got making a modular roof rack
Okay. I like it.
that doesn't bolt through. It clamps
What?
on. It clamps onto factory tabs.
Okay.
That should be out in January. That should
Okay.
be out at the end of January.
Wow.
So I've been working with him in creating those. But in the meantime, I also have created
In what van? In what product? In what any type of van?
ProMaster specifically.
Really? Which they don't have.
It's modular. Like literally, I send you the pieces, you put it on and design and create it in any which way that fits whatever you have on. You build around what's already up there.
Whether they're a roof, whether there's a fan or like a Dometic Hecky, like a skylight,
You can build right
air
around
conditioner.
it. Yep, you can build right around it, and also to solar mount. No more putting holes through
the roof, right?
through roofs that could be link points.
Interesting. If I haven't already flashed it, dirtbagcustoms.com. Also on Instagram, dirtbagcustoms.
I've got the machine parts for these now.
Okay.
With the suck tube that goes all the way down into the tank. Is that it? Oh,
Is that it?
also, I do have 110.
Oh, you do?
I have 110.
Do you have an inverter in here?
I have it. The inverter's in here.
Oh my God.
And look, I've got the power switch right here. It doesn't turn on because I didn't wire the power.
I just heard it though.
Yeah, but yeah, I have that, and then I've got the mattress heater.
You have a heater in here?
A mattress heater, yeah. Also,
Oh, of course.
a machete, because sometimes when you want to go repel things, you got to cut your way through the woods.
It's not for safety protection. He's gonna
This
pull
is
a
actually
machete.
really funny because it looks really bloodstained,
Dude.
but it's not. It's literally from
Branches.
it's from cutting through pine trees.
Oh my goodness. How I'm friends with you, I will never know.
And then I also have solar.
You do actually, which I'll get B-roll of, and we can see that. But you have how much solar on the roof?
Oh, just 100 watts.
Yeah, that's all you need.
Yeah, it's a little flexible solar thing that is light enough that I literally just adhesived it to the ceiling, to the roof.
Anthony, dude, you are next level when it comes to like ingenuity, I guess?
Yeah, that's the word.
Is that the word? Sometimes I
word.
flub up my words.
No, those are the right words.
Those are the right words. You are
ingenuitive.
Yeah, and you do live full-time in Portland, in your bus, like I said, but you do travel in this guy quite often.
Often, very often.
As often as you can. Anthony, thank you so much for taking the time to kind of show off your rig. If you guys want to message Anthony, say hello to him. Best way is through Instagram at Dirtbag Customs.
Custom.
Oh, not, oh, just.
No plural.
No plural. My apologies.
Click on the link below.
Yes, I do put that for the people that I tour and the things like that because I love everybody that I meet and come in contact with. Anything you want to say?
Get out there.
Get out there. Look at you, man. Thank you so much.
Man.
I think we might go for a little hike or something. What do you think?
Yeah, I think we should.
Okay. Love this place.